Nolly is on ITVX, and the biopic tells the story of how Noelle Gordon lived out her final days in the world of showbiz. Having been at the helm of Crossroads for almost 20 years, the star was devastated when she lost her job without a proper explanation. Speaking exclusively to Express.co.uk and other press about why she thought Nolly was axed. Noelle Gordon played Meg Mortimer from the show's launch in 1964 until 1981. She was one of the most famous people in Britain in her prime, but her career came crashing down with a call from the show's bosses. Without warning and with no explanation, she was simply told all good things must come to an end. Actress Helena praised the star for her ferocity, saying, "If you gave the same attributes to a man, forceful, opinionated, bossy, knew what they wanted, told everyone what to do, would it have been the same sort of problem? I don't think so. In a woman, that really narked people off. She was indomitable and unapologetic. I think many of the men who ran the show were terrified of her and threatened by her." Speaking to Express.co.uk and other press, she suggested this could have been the reason why she was sacked. She explained, "She's a great force, we are often so apologetic, especially the British, going, 'Oh, I'm sorry.' But she wasn't. She was very upfront and deeply authentic, and she wore her experience. I feel she was sacked in her prime. She was 61, she couldn't have been better at what she was doing. I suspect, I don't want to give too much away, that she was sacked because people felt threatened by her. They might have been annoyed too that she was clever, and she was probably cleverer than most of the people on the show. They resented her power and the fact she was right most of the time." The series has been described as a bold exploration of how the establishment turns on women who refuse to play by the rules, the women it cannot understand and the women it fears. The description continues, and it is a love letter to a legend of television, and to the madcap soap she starred in. Nolly is an outrageously fun and wildly entertaining ride through Noelle Gordon's most tumultuous years, and a sharp, affectionate and heartbreaking portrait of a forgotten icon. Russell T. Davies created the show, and he wanted to tell Nolly's story now, as it is a story of a woman in a very masculine industry. He added, "Obviously now we're fascinated by a lot of Me Too stories, and while there's no sexual element to this story, it shows how men treat women in and out of business. I did uncover the chain of events that led to her sacking, that no one else had ever quite seen. There are no shocks. I think it's important to say that there are no big revelations. We're not exposing anything about Nolly's private life. But what I did uncover was the chain of conversations that led to what happened, and it's quite devastating, I think." Nolly is available to watch on ITVX.